crushing someone on the field.
Rudolph avoided the sack and then got crunched and went down in a heap.
To injuring an eye with an elbow strike.
Stewart is hot, and everybody's coming out now.
The world of sports isn't just about skill and glory. It's about the moments that leave fans speechless, questioning just how far their heroes will go. Here are 6 unforgettable moments that reveal both the good and the darker side of some of the most respected athletes. Starting with one of the most horrifying incidents, on the night of November 14th, 2019, in a Thursday night football clash, emotions were high as the Cleveland Browns faced off against their longtime rivals, the Pittsburgh Steelers. As the game wound down in its final moments, a simple tackle turned into one of the most infamous incidents in NFL history. Browns defensive end Myles Garrett aggressively brought down Steelers quarterback Mason Rudolph. In a shocking twist, Garrett yanked Rudolph's helmet off and, in a move that stunned the crowd, swung it directly at Rudolph's unprotected head.
Beyond words, Joe. Gosh, that's one of the worst things I've ever seen on a professional sports field.
This was insane to watch live. NFL players are supposed to be tough, but Garrett took it too far. The impact was stunning, causing a full-scale brawl that involved multiple players from both teams, with the crowd gasping at the severity of the incident. Fans and analysts alike were horrified. Commentators quickly called it one of the most dangerous acts seen on an NFL field, questioning how far competitive aggression can go. Emotions run high, but swinging a helmet? That's a new level of danger on the field. In response, the NFL suspended Garrett indefinitely, a rare and severe penalty reflecting the league's stance against such acts. Garrett issued a public apology, describing his behavior as foolish and out of character, and expressing regret to Rudolph, his team, and fans.
I made a mistake. I lost my cool, and I regret it. It's going to come back to hurt our team. So, that is a bad thing. Now, what I did was foolish, and I shouldn't have allowed myself to slip like that. That's out of character.
Garrett's apology seemed sincere, but I'll never forget this moment. And just when it seemed like this might be the wildest act of aggression in sports, LeBron James entered the scene with a bloody clash of his own. Exactly 2 years later, on November 21st, 2021, a fierce game unfolded between Los Angeles Lakers and the Detroit Pistons. LeBron James inadvertently elbowed Pistons Isaiah Stewart in the face while battling for a rebound.
Right here,
Trying to rebound.
right there.
Ooh. Well, LeBron James started it right there. He started it. Officials need to look at that.
They're gonna look at everything.
Stewart's eyebrow was split open, and blood immediately started to pour down his face. The injury visibly enraged Stewart, who repeatedly attempted to confront LeBron despite being held back by teammates, coaches, and security.
To get loose.
He is knocking over, and he's out of the game, without question.
Stewart looked like he was ready to take on the entire Lakers bench by himself. I can't believe how intense he got. It's rare to see a player that determined to settle things face to face. Definitely one for the books. The entire arena watched as Stewart broke free multiple times, charging toward LeBron with a fury rarely seen in the NBA. LeBron's elbow might have been accidental, but Stewart's reaction was wild. He looked like a bull seeing red. You just don't see that kind of unfiltered emotion anymore in the league. Respect for the passion, but he was really pushing the line. This incident instantly went viral as fans, players, and sports analysts weighed in on whether the elbow was truly accidental. The brawl was widely covered in media, with Stewart's enraged reaction and the sight of blood capturing viewers' attention. LeBron was ejected, a rare occurrence for the star, and received a one-game suspension. LeBron later expressed regret over the incident, explaining that it wasn't intentional and he never intended to hurt Stewart.
I went over to apologize to him, and obviously, definitely I'm not that type of player, so, I hate to see that, what escalated after that.
LeBron's apology was classy, but I don't think it eased Stewart's anger one bit. This moment will probably stay in their rivalry history, blood spilled and all. The league is better when players settle things, but respect to LeBron for stepping up and apologizing. But just when fans thought they'd seen the height of retaliation, Nikola Jokic took things to another level with his explosive shove. On November 8th, 2021, in a game between the Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat, reigning MVP Nikola Jokic let emotions get the best of him. After Markieff Morris delivered a hard foul on Jokic, the usually calm center snapped. In a rare moment of retaliation, Jokic charged at Morris and delivered a powerful shove to his back, sending him sprawling to the floor.
Of course, you know that the Nuggets have history with the Morris brothers, particularly Marcus Morris.
Jokic's shove was brutal, especially coming from a guy usually so calm. It's one thing to get fouled, but this reaction was wild. Morris didn't deserve that.
So the good news is they get to watch the entire play here as they sort this out.
Jokic's shove was shocking. He's usually so composed, but the way he reacted made you wonder if Morris crossed a line, and his brothers stepping in only added more fuel to the fire. Morris lay injured, with the court stunned into silence as Jokic stood over him. For a player known for his poise, this aggressive outburst caught everyone off guard. The NBA community and fans were stunned, as Jokic, generally known for his skill and composure, had reacted with such force. Morris had to be taken off the court for medical attention, and the incident ignited social media, with fans debating whether Jokic's retaliation was justified or excessive. Jokic received a one-game suspension for his actions and publicly apologized, admitting that he let his emotions get the better of him.
It's a stupid play, I feel bad. I'm not supposed to react that way. But I think it was a dirty play. It happens. I feel bad. I'm not supposed to react that way. But I felt it bad for real because actually I was looking. Then I asked for I don't know who showed me the clip, and actually his head snapped back. So I feel really bad. I mean, it's a reaction. It's a bad move.
Jokic's apology was genuine, but this moment will haunt him. Aggression on the court can be explosive, and Jokic showed just how far emotions can go in heated moments. But if you thought Jokic's shove was a low point, the resilience of Klay Thompson in the 2019 NBA Finals would take intensity to a whole new level. In Game 6 of the NBA Finals against the Toronto Raptors, Golden State Warriors' Klay Thompson suffered an intense injury. After a high-energy drive to the basket, Thompson collided midair with a Raptors player and landed awkwardly.
Wary of putting him back in.
They see the awkward landing and right away,
causing an ACL tear in his knee. Despite the intense pain, Thompson returned to the court briefly to shoot his free throws before leaving, displaying immense determination even in the face of severe injury.
But the difference is this guy didn't have to use the restroom.
And he hits the free throw.
You can still see him dragging that right leg a little bit.
Klay coming back to shoot those free throws? That's heart and loyalty. True Warrior spirit right there. Both fans and opponents were visibly shaken as Thompson's injury became a painful symbol of sacrifice and dedication in professional sports. You could see the pain, but Klay still went out and made those shots. Moments like these show why he's one of the toughest in the game. Fans worldwide expressed their admiration for his toughness and resilience, but the sadness of his season-ending injury loomed over the game. The ACL tear sidelined Thompson for an entire season. Yet the finals held one more heartbreak for the Warriors. Kevin Durant's Achilles rupture just days earlier. 3 days before Thompson's ACL tear, the Warriors witnessed another heartbreaking moment in Game 5 of the finals on June 10, 2019. Kevin Durant, battling a calf injury, returned to the court in hopes of helping his team turn the series around. But minutes into his comeback, Durant went down with a ruptured Achilles in obvious pain.
Ibaka trying to stay with Durant, knocks it away, and Durant slipping. Durant goes down holding his leg, and Durant grabbing that right leg.
Watching KD go down like that was heartbreaking. He put everything on the line, and we felt the sacrifice he made. Clutching his leg as teammates and fans looked on in horror. The arena fell silent, and some Raptors fans were seen celebrating before being called out by their own team for the insensitive reaction.
So these Raptor fans have been wonderful, but to cheer for a player who gets injured. And a credit Serge Ibaka. There's the play right away. He knew it.
You will not see a better sight than we just witnessed. Unfortunately, what happened to Kevin Durant.
Raptors fans cheering was such a low point. But seeing KD out there, risking it all, was the true spirit of a champion. The injury was heartbreaking for fans and players alike, as Durant's return was seen as a display of courage. Fans later expressed sympathy and support, understanding the risk he had taken to help his team. The Achilles rupture not only ended Durant's season, but also forced him into a year-long rehabilitation process, significantly impacting his career and highlighting the sometimes overwhelming cost of competition.
Durant grabbing that right leg.
So I'm like, oh my gosh. And my whole basketball career just flashed before my eyes. Everything I did, everything that I thought about, all my favorite moments, all my bad moments, it flashed. And that's why if you watch, I'm just sitting there gazing into the crowd before somebody came over and helped me up, because I'm just like, this shit is over with. Like, I truly don't know what I'm about to be. And that's a nerve-wracking feeling when you don't know who you are.
Durant's Achilles injury was a tough lesson for everyone. He showed incredible bravery, but it's a reminder of the heavy price athletes pay. October 6, 2019, a date that Pittsburgh Steelers fans will never forget. In a fierce showdown with the Baltimore Ravens, Steelers quarterback Mason Rudolph became the center of a horrifying incident that left the crowd in stunned silence. Midway through the game, Rudolph took a crushing blindsided hit from Ravens' safety Earl Thomas.
Rudolph avoided the sack and then got crunched and went down in a heap.
That hit was bone-chilling. Watching Rudolph crumple like that, barely moving, something out of a nightmare. NFL, do something before we see worse. The force was brutal. Rudolph instantly dropped to the ground, his body going limp as he lay motionless. Teammates and fans watched in horror, eyes fixed on the lifeless figure on the field. For a few harrowing moments, it looked as though Rudolph's career, or worse, his life, might be in jeopardy.
A very scary scene here in Pittsburgh. Mason Rudolph is still on the ground.
I'm all for hard tackles, but this? Rudolph went down like a rag doll. My heart stopped watching it live, could barely breathe until he moved. Fans were divided, with some expressing concern over Rudolph's safety and others pointing to the game's aggressive nature. The incident sparked debates about the physical demands of football and the risks players face. Rudolph's knockout was a stark reminder of the dangers in football, prompting discussions within the NFL about player health and protective regulations. His recovery, though quick, did not erase the disturbing nature of the incident. As we've seen, the line between aggression and violence can be incredibly thin in the world of sports. From shocking helmet swings to career-threatening injuries, these moments leave us questioning the true cost of competition. While these athletes may have displayed moments of extreme aggression, they've also shown immense resilience and a love for the game that pushes them to their limits. In the end, these incidents serve as powerful reminders of the intense pressures that come with being at the top. So, what do you think? Were these moments justified, or did these players cross a line that no athlete should ever cross? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from the wild world of sports. Until next time, stay passionate, stay informed, and keep watching.